Alright, here we have number 11. We have f of x is equal to 3x. Then we're going to compare that to g of x is equal to 3 to the negative x. Let's plot some points and see what happens to the x's. Alright, so anyway we have x, I'm going to negative 1, 0, and 1. So if I plug in negative 1, I get a third. If I plug in 0, I get 1. If I plug in 1, I get 3. Alright, let's see what happens for this. If I plug in negative 1 for this, I'm going to get negative, negative. So I end up with 3. If I plug in 0, I still get 1. Okay, and then if I plug in 1, I'm going to actually end up with negative 1. So if you notice, these are kind of switched. But to graph it, for the first one, the 3x, I'll graph here. Alright, our intercept's going to be the same. But if I go negative 1 over here and go 3, I'll be here. Okay, so this one, we'd end up with a look coming up like this. Okay, then for this one at negative 1, we're up at 3. So we're somewhere up in here, 0 over here, and then we're coming here. So if you notice this, basically what's happened is we've reflected over the x-axis, y-axis. So for this, we reflected over the y-axis. Alright, and then for number 12, we're given f of x is equal to 2 to the x, and g of x is equal to negative 2 to the x. Now it may be helpful to write this as negative 1 times 2 to the x. So I'm going to go through and do some points again. So if I do x and f of x, I'm going to do negative 1, 0, and 1. Now again, I don't have to choose those points. It's just the ones that are convenient, and I have a lot of time. So if I put in negative 1 here, I get 1/2. If I put in 0, I get 1. Okay, and then if I put in 1, I get 2. Now let's look at this one. If I put in x and I put in f of x, okay, negative 1, 0, 1, we're picking again. So if I put in negative 1 here, I get this. So I'm going to get 1/2 times negative 1, so I get negative 1/2. If I put in 0 here, I get 1 for this, but then I'm going to end up with negative 1 times 1. So that's why that's negative 1. And if I put in 1 here, I get 2 times negative 1 for negative 2. Alright, so let's look at our graphs. Alright, so for 2x, alright, 0, 1 be my intercept. Then at 1, I'm up at 2. Okay, then at negative 1, I'm down at 1/2. So that's our growth again. Alright, now for this one. Here I have negative 1. When I'm at negative 1, I'm down at negative 1/2, so I'm down here. Now I'm at 0, I'm at negative 1. And then when I'm at 1, I'm at negative 2, so I'm down here. So we're coming down like this. So what's happened here is we've reflected over the x-axis. So we put the negative in the exponent, like we did in this one. We reflect over the y-axis. If the negative is with the base, we're going to reflect over the x-axis.